The following video is brought to you by the guys at the Wrecking and Racing Podcast, a NASCAR podcast made by the fans for the fans. Check them out at www.wreckingandracing.com, facebook.com/wreckingandracing, and Twitter at Wrecking and Racing. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Sake here, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. And we are about to kick off the season in Cape Town, South Africa. Everyone is even Steven, no points. In the off season, we decided to upgrade our test track to level 2. We've got 2 weeks with that. Our engine will be done in 3 days design, and we're working on reliability improvements. As of now, our parts are 50 to 60% okay, and the first race is definitely a war of attrition. So, it's going to be interesting indeed. We checked all of our email. We did all of our stuff in the last episode, so we are ready to go. I believe we can squeeze out a 9th or better. Second, maybe a tad bit too much overextended. Looks like qualifying, we're going to have heavy rain, so that'll even out the playing field pretty well. We'll be able to practice on sunny and then race in the sun, which sounds good. And all of our parts should be okay. Let's make sure that Falco is the #1 driver, has the best parts here. I'm sure Enrica is going to be a little bit upset about the car performance. Indeed. So, yeah, -8. We might be able to balance them out, like, say, give Enrica... Nope. Still unhappy about the shocks. How about the better gearbox? Still unhappy, huh? Well, looks like Enrica... Oh, there we go. Now she's content for some reason. Just had to... Against the other car. Enrica, you do realize that the parts aren't... You know what? I'm not going to argue. So I will see you after qualifying in Cape Town. The first qualifying segment is done for the year. Enrica didn't advance to round 2, or past round 2. She got caught up in traffic, but Falco, a solid 6th, so he'll be stuck on those Ultra Softs from Q2. We're going to put Enrica on the Super Softs. That's where she's got her bonuses from practice. 15% in the race, 15% on Super Softs. She'll be able to stay out longer than Falco as far as tire wear is concerned, and then that way we can sort of make sure that both of them are not coming to pit road at the same time. Of course, we are not stripping any part of our car. This will be a war of attrition. We want to make sure that the engine is on medium and not burning up. As far as pushing goes, however, I think Falco can push. Enrica might be able to do a push for now. We will see. But 14 laps in the tank. Let's go ahead and start the race. Excited to get the championship season started. 33 laps to kick off the round, and here we go. Let's see if Falco can make up some moves here. Enrica is going to be stuck on the high line with all those cars, but she's in the middle of the pack of Super Soft. So a lot of people are doing the same strategy that we are. And I thought that was us, the red and black, but that's right, we are the white and red this year. It sticks out nice and easy. And we just basically have to wait for all these guys to start dropping like flies on pit road. A lot of, attrition coming from the lowered engine. I mean, people are going to be breaking parts, that is for sure. If we can finish in the points, though, that would be really good to start the season off in the points. We got our sponsor objective as far as qualifying was concerned. We just need to close out the deal and get our sponsor objective for the race. So far so good, looking good. Looks like these tires are heating up a lot of cars, the team cars behind us. I know it feels awesome, but what I need you to do is once we get into the red, we'll start scaling back the drive a little bit. Let's go ahead and put Falco on a neutral. Now, we might end up getting past here, but we need to preserve these tires as long as we can, I feel. We could do something cheeky and burn through these Ultra Softs really quick, get everything we can out of them, and be one of the first cars on pit road. But, I like preserving the tires and going further into a fuel run. We'll be taking on more fuel at the pit stop, but that'll allow us to take less fuel in the future. It probably all comes out in the wash, but that's just sort of how I like to call my races. Enrica in 15th, and she is the third car on Super Softs. Tyler is the first car on Super Softs. The rest of us are on Ultras. Looks like we have the first pitters here. Looks like Bergman and Ferraccio. That's a new name here. Chuck Norris and Edgar Allan Poe is back in the International GT Series. And with one more lap to go, Falco, go ahead and attack. And we will bring you by next time. Next time for your Super Softs. We'll fill the car up. Only a 7-second pit stop. We don't need to fix anything. A nice balanced strategy, if you please. And we'll be able to stay out a few more laps with Enrica. And hopefully these tires will last the lap. Telling him to push like this is always a little bit dangerous. You hope you have tire left by the end of the lap, and it looks like we shall. But Falco is just getting run over from behind here, but he'll be on pit road soon with the rest of these cars. He's letting all these guys go by. And Falco, mistake on the jack, just a little bit. A 2-second mistake, which is not good for anybody. We'll just do a neutral run here and stay on the tires as much as we can. So Enrica is amongst the drivers that haven't pitted yet. A few drivers will be pitting this time. It'll be interesting to see if any of these drivers are going to worry about repairing their cars, staying on pit road a long while longer. So Enrica up to 4th, holding her own amongst the group on Super Softs. And it doesn't really look like she's going to be, losing much ground. She's getting a good launch off these corners, clicking off some faster laps. So that's always good to see that further into your tire run, you're running faster. 25 laps to go. So a 15 and a 10. The further we can go in these two segments, the shorter we'll need to be on pit road as far as fuel is concerned. And one less thing that the pit crew can screw up. So Falco running in 17th. He's pretty close to these guys in front of him, and everyone is about on the same tire strategy as well. At this point, we might not have the car to do anything with, Our car is pretty lackluster. We're going to be building some points this year, and I believe after this race, 2 sponsors come in, and if there's a lot of good upfront money, we can invest in some new parts. All right, Enrica, go ahead, and this time around start really pushing. She'll go by pit road, and we will pit next time by for her next round of Super Softs. We'll fill her up, a 12-second pit stop. Parts are looking okay. We don't need to repair anything just yet. Hopefully the guys behind her don't pass her. I want to come down pit road in 3rd place if I can. I know your tire deg is bad, but you're coming to pit road this time. We'll see how Falco shakes out in the wash. He is among a lot of drivers in this pack here. Taking on that extra fuel might hurt Enrica just a bit, but it'll set her up for her final pit stop of the day. All right, there goes Falco. Enrica is down and away in 16th, 15th. All right, not bad. Just do a normal run for now. So Falco's got 8 seconds on Enrica when it's all said and done. These guys should be pitting soon. And we want to get within 15 laps to go. So we really need these tires to last about 6 more laps. And it'll be interesting if these tires can't make it the whole way. We might do a stint on Ultras with no fuel. Just do a quick in and out. All right, the car behind Falco's pitting. Cannon is on really, really old tires here. So Enrica should be able to make up that spot just fine. And tires are looking okay. 20 laps to go. So we want to make sure that Falco can get within 15 to go. That's the ultimate goal. Enrica could probably push a little bit more because she's going to have to make one more stop anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push Enrica through 12th. Falco we're going to have to baby, though, until we can get within that 15 laps to go. Rain will not be a factor. I didn't even check that. It's a good thing I looked. Now I know. So 19 laps to go. Enrica will definitely get within the 15 to go category. She's right on the back bumper of a few other cars as well. And we're doing okay as far as that's concerned. We just need to go a few more laps here before we pit for fuel. The question is, will the soft tires last 15 laps? Now that I don't know. If they don't, and we have to come to pit road anyway, we might as well put on ultras, do half a fuel run, so 7 laps and 7 laps, and just don't take fuel on the last stop. That's what I'm feeling here. See, when did we pit? 6 and 9. Falco needs to go. Yeah, there is no way that Falco can go. He's on lap 10. There's no way he can go 15 on super softs, which tells me that this is definitely a 2-stop race. So Falco could actually burn through these tires next time by. Go ahead and attack. Give me everything you got. Falco will be on pit road next time by. Like so. And if we're going to be splitting it up, we can either get the 15% performance increase and really push the super softs. We have more than 2 sets. I think that's the way to go. All right. If we fill up now, there's 15 laps remaining. They'll put 14 in the tank. I don't want to fix any parts yet, so 12 seconds. We'll see. We are going to see. So Enrica's going to hold her own here. Falco will come down this time, pit for super softs, and we're going to abuse them pretty hard, as this is going to be a 2-stop race from here on out. We basically want to use up all of the tires in the 7 laps that we have. So I think a very strong push should be okay. Jack is on. Mistake on the left front. 2.4 second mistake. Well, let's just push and keep on pushing until we can't push anymore. All right, let's look at Enrica. She's running in 7th. There's some ultra softs in front of her. So this time by, the leaders are on pit road for repairs. 14 laps to go. We can definitely go 7 and 7. Enrica, go ahead and push through here. Pit this time. Go super softs. And just do that. 11 seconds. Don't worry about fixing anything just yet. So she is going to be right at the cusp of these cars right here. Falco has got some ground to make up for sure. But he's basically going to be burning through these tires pretty hard the remainder of the race. He's going to be picking them up and laying them down. Complete. So there we go. Enrica should be down and away. And we'll have her push. Brakes are spongy. Well, we're just going to have to drive through it. It's the war of attrition from here on out. We'll have to see if these cars do make it back around in one piece. And then at the halfway mark, essentially, of this fuel run, we'll pit again. So we'll attack them both. Get the most we can out of these tires every lap. I know the tire temps are high, but we're going to have to come down one more time anyway. And not for fuel. We should have excess fuel. It'll just be a tire change. And Enrica is really pushing up to Falco. That's good to see the team cars running side by side like that. I don't know if Enrica can track down Falco or not, but it definitely looks to be the case. So yeah, really, really hitting these hard. If Enrica can go further into this run with only like 4 or 5 laps to go, the Ultras might be the way to go. If we're going to come out for just a few laps, we need all the speed we can. So 10 laps remaining. Falco's at 53% on the tires. If he can actually go further into this run, I think he'll be okay. I don't know how Tyler and Trenoweth are making their fuel last so long. All right. Nope. Ignore the brakes, Falco. We're going hard here. No, we shouldn't fix any parts. We're in the points here, and I'm not going to give that up unless I see a lot of people repairing their parts. All right, so Falco can go around one more time after this. That will set him up fairly well. Enrica will come in the time after that. All right, Falco, 28% on the tires, 27. Go hard here. Hit this time by. And I like that performance increase. We're just going to have him burn through. We'll put in 1 lap of fuel, 6 seconds. And as long as those brakes don't go away, we should be fine. So Falco's really going to push hard here. Enrica will have to go around 2 more times. Once past Falco, and then she can hit pit road. All right, so Falco should be fine on tire wear as far as that's concerned. He'll be on pit road for his 3rd pit stop, and he is just going to burn through those new tires as well. All right, jack is on, tires are on, 1 lap of fuel. Go, 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 Falco. So he's set for the race. He's in 13th, really tracking these guys down, hopefully. He's got a bit. With him down and away, I do want to pit Enrica this time. She doesn't need any fuel. Just a quick pit stop here. It'll take us out of the points, but indeed there are some guys who are repairing. Ignore. We got to do it. Down and away. So there goes Enrica in front of Falco, who is running 9th and 7th. Enrica is actually doing okay as far as part wear is concerned. Hopefully Falco don't break the brakes. That is indeed the question. I don't think pushing the tires has anything to do with the engine and the car wear. With 5 to go, I know you're churning through the tires, but there's only 5 to go. You know what? I will do just a regular push. See if we can sort of save the car. We've got Ferraccio right behind us, who is on older tires. If we can manage the wear and come in 7th and 8th, that would be pretty spectacular. 4 laps to go. Please, cars last. I don't want to lose 9th to Ferraccio, so I want to hold what we got here as best we can. Hopefully these guys have to pit, and hopefully they have to repair. We might get a cheeky bonus. I'm not even going to look at the condition. I don't want to freak myself out. 3 laps to go here. 60 and 75 on the tires. Up, Falco retired. So I tried my best, but that is not going to be good. Enrica needs to hold on for a little bit longer. If we have a double retirement, because if she had pitted, let's just say she pitted and repaired, she would be back here, out of the points anyway. 2 laps to go. She's got a gap. Go neutral. Oh no, she's catching Hume. Keep pushing then. See if we can get into 6th. Maybe even 5th. I'll turn her up with 1 lap to go. Hopefully Enrica can manage her car. Final lap, go. Go, Enrica, go. As much as you can. Oh man, 8%. You can do it, Enrica. He's on chewed up tires. There she goes. She's boosting up. 5th is breaking down. Probably in our condition as well. All right, Enrica, only a few more corners to go. Finish the race, please. Nice. Race is over. Enrica's going to make it into 6th. She'll get that war of attrition and those points. So good points for the team. Looks like green team finished both in the points. The purple team finished both in the points. And so that'll put us maybe 3rd in points. Because Floridi, no, we'll be like 4th or 5th in the points. So Falco couldn't hold his car together. We'll definitely work on repairing the car a lot for Falco from here on out. And the first couple races are going to be wars of attrition and seeing if the driver can, you know, hold on to what he's got. All right, we'll continue there. Of course, we didn't break any rules. Everything is stock and good to go. Let's see. So 3 points for Enrica. Fastest lap bonus. Yeah, so 8th and above are in the points, which isn't bad. So we're 6th in the standings, 7 points back. As far as team goes, we're 5th. A lot of powerhouse teams finishing together. I'm sure our chairman won't be happy because we told him we'll finish in 3rd. That's what we said. But I think by the end of the season, we can consistently do that. We'll have plenty of money to make parts. That's going to be my ultimate goal this particular season, is build some really, really good parts and have those carry over. The engine in particular, if we can get some sponsor money rolling in, some good upfront payments to build those engines with, I will be extremely happy. So, yeah, chairman's happiness, blah, 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 blah. Falco actually lost some ability there. 14% happiness on the chairman. But we finished in the sponsor objective, so only $1.4 million it cost us to show up that particular day. There's the Challenger Series, and our engine is built. So we can go ahead and get that engine working for us. We can get parts repaired. Let's go ahead and check our email real quick before we call it an episode here. Car condition, interview, accept. Poor decisions in the factory. Today was one of those times. Didn't do nothing. Good. Pit crew, we had 2 mistakes. And engine build is done. All right, so a very small red zone for this engine. We could probably put it in service next race, which is pretty good. We've got 3 sponsors coming up, 1, 3, and 4. A lot of money coming in, and as soon as it does, we'll be designing new parts. As a matter of fact, it probably wouldn't hurt to build the next engine right away. So we'll be okay. I want to get that engine at least on par before we work on the others, because every track, the engine is pivotal. And it looks like it might rain in the next race in Rio de Janeiro. We're going to have to take a look and see, but that's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you for the next Motorsport Manager video. Take care.